All right, welcome back, guys. Special one today, as promised, part 2 at Wang Lang Market. I'm going to be going and getting that Isan food from my friend's restaurant that I promised you in the last video. Today, we're not going to be going into the market proper. We're going to be doing the surrounding areas. We're going to be going from the south of Thailand all the way to the northeast, eating at 2 different equally delicious restaurants. One is one of the best Southern Thai restaurants I know. One is one of the best Isan restaurants that I know. In fact, if you can find a Southern restaurant and a Northeast restaurant better than these in such close proximity to each other, I will give you your money back. Or at least some of your money back. I'll reimburse your bus fare. It's funny because there's Ruam Tai, and then next door there's another Southern Thai Gaeng shop, and then across the road there's another Southern Thai Gaeng shop, and they're all really, really good. I just prefer this one for some reason. Pick up. This is the governor. Cup. All right, so we've got Panang Moo. Oh, the smell on this, guys. Sai kati. Mai. Cup. So this is for a sweet. Okay. Come on, cup. Right, we're going to go and have a look at what we've got, guys. I need more one. More one, okay. So we've got more one. Chai jiao cha om. Pad galampli, so some stir-fried cabbage. Chuchi. Patu, so chuchi Thai mackerel. Chuchi is like kind of like Panang, but slightly different. Kai palo. Any alina? Kati. Tom kati. Sai pakalina. We need cha om. Okay, so we've got wattling climbing fern or something. Climbing wattling fern. We've got Kadok Moo. Okay, so we've got pork rib curry. I just put these names over the top. Gaeng Som with lotus. Gaeng Tai Pla, which is the fish innards curry. We've got Gaeng Som with malago, Yod Mapao, so coconut shoots. Sapalod, so we've got some with pineapple today as well. Pad Sataw Moo. Pad Kapi. So this one over here is with shrimp, and this is genki lek, jama? Machai. Bai chapu. Okay, so bai chapu. So piper leaves with mussels or clams, and that's a geng luk liang. Luk liang. So they're like, it's kind of like sato, but not. What's Alina? Oh, snails. Okay. And then, look, just a load of other dishes. Guys, there's so much to choose from here. How could you even look at all this stuff? There's even stuff on the top. All right, let's go. I'm annoying these lovely ladies, so. Pad Sataw Kapi. Kapi, ped meh? Ped Kua na? Ah. Okay. อะไรที่สุดนะ ทุกอย่างนะอร่อยทุกอย่างไทยปลาเอาเก้งส้ม and then I've had to cut because I've forgotten how to say lotus. Okay, so I messed this one up, guys. This isn't lotus root. This is a vegetable called ordip, which is a root from the south of Thailand. It's like a green plant, and they use the roots and they stew them down. And she said it's like from the taro family. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe Galangala can help us out with that. So pitao, please, if you're watching. And then next up, I've got Kua Kling, which is a dry fried southern minced meat curry. Kua means to dry fry or to not add water to something, so that's why this is a dry curry. Southern Thai curry paste, which is already spicy with extra chilies, lime leaves, lemongrass, galangal, etc., etc. Then we've got the Gaeng Tai Pla, which is fish innards curry, and this isn't actually for me because I don't actually like this dish. But I'm going to eat it today, and this one's for Willie, ES Willie, who's been requesting this dish on the channel. And you know, if you request something, I will do it. Next up, last but not least, we have Pad Sataw Moo. So stir-fried stink beans with sliced pork in a southern curry paste with a little bit of coconut cream. Then we've got some vegetables. We've got tua phak yao, which is long beans. We've got some English parsley, which is very, very random. I've never seen in this shop or any other shop for that matter. And then we've got bang kwa, which is cucumber. And I'm hoping to get a little bit of nam pikapi to go with this, some shrimp chili paste. All right, guys, so absolute southern Thai feast for us today. Now, if you're not interested in southern food for whatever reason, please stick around or just fast forward to the Isan restaurant that we're going to next. It's my friend's restaurant. I mentioned it in the Wanglang video, and I just want to go down there and show you how good her food is, and I want to give her a little bit of support. So please, if you're interested in Isan food and you don't want to hear me waffle on too much, just fast forward to that. But for now, let's get into this southern Thai feast. Okay, so what to go for first? I know what my favourites are. My favourites are the Kua Kling, which is the dry mincemeat curry. So I'm going to get a bit of that onto the plate. Now, this is one of my favourite dishes in general in southern Thai cuisine, and here is one of the best that I've had anywhere. It's like an explosion as soon as it hits your mouth. Very, very salty, as most southern Thai food is. Spicy straight away. Loads and loads of lemongrass, loads and loads of lime leaves. I just ate a whole lime leaf, so that's probably why I'm getting the lime leaf here. Kalengao, fresh chilies, dried chilies in the paste, so you're getting like different types of heat. And it's the texture of the meat, because usually, like I say, usually it's like minced already, like minced meat already, whereas this is like thicker and coarser. Top dish. You've got a little bit of shrimp paste in there as well. No sweetness at all. That's why I like southern Thai food, because it's just salty and hot. Now, some people would eat this and think this is too salty. I just have a palate where I enjoy really, really salty food. Yeah, next up, let's try this Pad Sataw Moo. Look at the oil on that, guys. All right, let's get a bit of the Gaeng Som on as well with this dish that we've just discovered, this vegetable we just discovered, I should say, or dip. If I'm saying that correctly, please someone from the south correct me. That is so good. These beans are like my favourite vegetable in the whole world. It's spicy, it's got the same southern curry paste as the Kua Kling, but then it's not as red hot because, one, there's not extra chilies in it, and two, you've got that coconut cream mellowing it out a little bit. Salty, again, semi-sweet, but the sweetness seems to be coming through, which you don't usually see, like stewed onions. That is a stroke of genius, that is. It's just so rich, so oily, and there's just so much flavour in every dish. That is delicious. I've got a feeling this is going to be dish of the day for me. All right, next up we've got the Gaeng Som. Gaeng Som means sour curry. Very, very hot, very spicy. But I've never had it with these or dip. So I'm going to try this. The fish in the curry is pakapong, which is sea bass. Well, it's not sea bass, it's barramundi, but they call it sea bass. Although I think the English sea bass isn't a sea bass either, so. Anyway. Very, very sour. Right, really, really sour and really, really salty, which, as you know, are my two favourite things in the world. This is very spicy. This is quite interesting. She said it's like a taro. That's not like a taro. It's hard to explain. It's like, it's very fibrous. Doesn't have that much flavour, but it's acted like a sponge. So it's took on all the soup, the spicy sour soup, so it's like, they're really, really spicy, but I can't work out what they taste like. Interesting texture. They're soft and squidgy, but very fibrous at the same time, if that makes any sense. And just red hot, because they've, like I say, they've just like soaked up all of the spicy chili laced soup. That is so spicy. But rejang. All right, last but not least, yes, my least favourite dish, probably in Thailand, or one of them anyway, is Gaeng Tai Pla. So this is like fish innards curry from the south. Very, very spicy, very, very funky. Comes with aubergine, globe aubergines, and also bamboo, nor mai, in a very, very spicy, like fishy soup. So I'll put a bit of this on. Again, this is for you, Willy boy. You know what? It's not bad. It's very pungent though. Like, I love seafood, I love fish, but there's some things in Thailand that are just, I mean, it's an acquired taste, but I haven't managed to acquire it in the same way I haven't managed to acquire pala, which is, you'll see in the next shop, I can't touch it. It's just very strong, and this one don't smell bad actually, but usually this smells horrific to my nose, and I say that respectfully as possible. I say it in the same way that like my Thai friends, some of my Thai friends, when they smell blue cheese, they're like, oh my God, that is the worst thing I've ever smelled. Whereas I smell blue cheese and I absolutely love it. This is like the Thai version of blue cheese. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. It's not for me, and I can't even comment on whether it's a good one or a bad one, but I did come in here the other day with a couple of my friends, the Bangkok Bellies. Get following them on Instagram, and they absolutely love this dish, so they can confirm that this is a very good version. I'm sorry, Willie, mate, but that's just not for me. But I will get you some seafood soon. I am going to polish off the rest of this Pad Sataw, and then we're going to get going. We're going to go to the Isan, and we're going to take this up to the northeast. Let's go. Okay, bye-bye. So what's a first stop? I don't know how I'm going to fit all this food in the next one, because I know Nui is going to plough me full of Isan food, but I'm going to do my best. It's just... So, I don't know how... What's a first stop? Great. What's a first stop? I forgot to tell you why... So, I forgot to mention why there's so many Southern Thai restaurants around here. Thonburi railway station, which is just on the other side of Sirilad Hospital, is the train station where traditionally the trains went south and came from the south up to Bangkok, and people used to come up to use Sirilad Hospital, which is the biggest and oldest hospital in Thailand, I believe. And also they came up to work. So some people just stayed up here, obviously opened restaurants, because like Southern people like Southern food, Isan people like Isan food. So people came up to work and used the hospital and stuff, and then ended up staying, opened up restaurants to feed the locals and the people that were coming up and going back down. And that is apparently how the Southern Thai food spread in this area. That's why there's such a high concentration of Southern food in Wang Lang Market as well. Okay, yeah, so like I said, we're not doing the actual Wang Lang Market today, not Wang Lang proper. If you want to see Wang Lang Market, refer to the last video that I did. I might walk up and just have a look around. We might get a dessert there if I'm not too full with the next stop. But yeah, sometimes it's best to just stick to like the surrounding areas of a really busy place, and today is that day. Had to show you that southern restaurant. I definitely have to show you this Isan restaurant. This place is awesome. Anyway, Sawadee Krap. Nui is the best chef everywhere, anywhere in the whole world. Whole world. Cooks Isan, Ahan Jin, Ahan Thai, everything, right? Isan food, number one. Oh, yum khanom jin? Pala?
A little bit.
Okay, นิดหน่อยนะครับ
That's spicy?
เผ็ดมาก
Oh, red mark.
เผ็ด So this is cup kiep gai. So this is the batter that's been off the fried chicken, so gaied hard. And whatever's left in the pan, she's going to sprinkle that on some stuff. Gratiam jiao. And Moo Jiang Hai. Okay, yeah, crispy skin. This Moo Jiang Hai. This one. This is unbelievable. It's all so salty. Ah, now we're going to get the Khao Pad hot. This is a speciality, right? All right. I know the owner's from Kalasin. Nui, ma jak nai? Kalasin. Oh, okay. Nui's from Kalasin as well. I know. Lan Pi Pai, Som Tam Wanglang. Krap. All right. So this is Khao Pad hot. So it's deep fried sweet corn fritters, and this comes with a little sweet chili dipping sauce, which I don't really like. You know me, guys. I'm more about this one. This is the Nam Jim Gel, which is a spicy Isan tamarind and fish sauce chili dipping sauce, which I will tell you a little bit more about in a sec. All right, and this is Khor Yang, and if you can see what's stuck to it, it's little pieces of kop keb, which are the batter, which is the batter off of the fried chicken, the Gaeng Tai. So this is just grilled pork neck done on the barbecue, and again served with this spicy jiao dipping sauce. And this is yum khanom jin. So we've got a rice noodle salad, fermented fresh rice noodle salad with green beans. We've got some mo ya, which is Vietnamese sausage, the Isan sausage, some fresh chilies. We've got some of that fried pork skin that we saw earlier. Oh my God, look at that. Okay, and this is actually coated in that pala, which is the fermented fish sauce that I'm so scared of. Next up, we've got my favourite Thai salad of all time. We've got Tam Khao Pad. So we've just got a sweet corn som tam, chilies, salted egg, tomatoes. We've got some sliced corn and a few chilies. She's kept it quite mild for us today. Some garlic in there as well. And then this is one of the signature dishes in here. This is larp ed. So this is larp. Everyone knows larp, surely, but if you don't, I will explain it to you in a sec. And this is done with minced duck. So this is a Kalasin special. They're from Kalasin. And we've got some pak chi phalang, we've got some normal coriander, we've got ton hom, which is spring onions, topped with deep fried lime leaves, some dried chili, toasted rice, more dried chili, and then, last but not least, we've got the gaeng. Now I got in there a little bit too late, so she didn't have a whole one left, so she's just given us a leg, but that's all we need, and that again is topped off with that crispy, deep fried chicken batter. All right, guys, a perfect place for stop number 2. As I said, Nui, the cook, is a friend of mine, and I'm really loving the fact that with all my new subscribers, when I come to places like this, I can actually help out and make a little bit of a difference. But I wouldn't take you anywhere that wasn't absolutely top notch. And the reason she's such a good friend of mine is because she makes such good food. All right, so I'm going to start off with the signature house dish, which is the larp ed. And this is, as I said, a fiery salad. Toasted rice, chili, lime juice, and loads of dried chili. It's completely different from what you'd usually get. You'd usually get lap more or lap gai. Occasionally you get beef, but this, I especially love the little pieces of chopped up liver. Right, guys, I've got to show you this one as well. I've never seen this anywhere else. Wasabi Isan. So it looks like rocket. First bite kind of tastes like rocket, and the rest, wasabi just takes over. All right, next up, my favourite salad. I've already said my favourite salad, and I didn't even say it was this one, did I? Nam tok. So we've got the same meat as the Kua Kling, but with the same spices as the duck lap. So you've got the lime juice, the toasted rice, fish sauce, chilies. Again, super heavy on the lime juice in here. That is special. Like, again, it's the same spices, but it's a completely different salad. So you don't have, because you don't have the liver and the strong duck flavour, you just got soft grilled pork meat. And as I said, loads and loads of those little Pekinu chilies. So you've got the dried chili spice, and then you've also got the Pekinu chili spice, which is good stuff. All right, next up, I'm going with the Kua Kling, everyone's favourite Thai grilled meat. But I'm going to get a piece of this Wasabi Isan, and I'm going to wrap it up. I brought my friend Om in here the other day. You know Om from Hidden Bangkok, and we tried this, and he'd never had this before. He didn't even know what it was. None of the Thai people I was with have ever had it. There's not much to be said about the pork. It's soft, it's fatty, very, very salty, very, very Moorish. But this is so interesting, this like half rocket, half wasabi. All right, but no Thai grilled meat is complete without the nam jim jiao. So the jiao in here, heavy, heavy on the tamarind, very, very tart, goes quite nicely with that sweet pork. One of the house specialties in here is the khao pad hard, so deep fried sweet corn fritters, which don't sound amazing, but believe me, once they're dipped in that jiao sauce, so, so good. They're really, really crispy on the outside. They're rice flour, little batter she makes up, dips it and then deep fries it. So it's really, really crispy, but they're really, really, really soft, the sweet corn. And they've gone really, really, really sweet as well. And she's added no extra sugar. I think I've tasted everything apart from the grilled chicken and that salad that I'm trying to put off eating. So, as I said, she covers the, you know how much I love a crispy topping on my grilled chicken. She covers hers, not with the crispy garlic, although you can ask her to. She tops it with batter from the Gaeng hard, the crispy deep fried chicken. This woman is a genius. The penetration she's got with the marinade, I don't know how long she's had this marinating for, but you know, sometimes you eat grilled chicken. I said this in another video the other day. Sometimes you eat grilled chicken here and it's just the outside. The inside hasn't really got any flavour. But this is right through the meat. You can see because all through the meat's gone yellow from the marinade. Super, super smoky, really, really soft. Again, quite salty. You get a bit of extra salty kick from that batter. I'm going to go in with that jiao sauce. It's like my all-time favourite chili sauce in the world, and you know how much I love a chili sauce, guys. As I said back in the Southern Thai restaurant a minute ago, like with the Gaeng Tai Pla, it's too funky for me, it's too strong. I want to like it. Same with Pala. Now, I want to like Pala because I appreciate why they have it. You know, back when they didn't have refrigeration here, you had to make use of what you had. So all the fish that came out the rivers in Isan and out the dams and stuff in Isan, along the Mekong and stuff like that, they had to use it before it went off. So they'd make pala, fermented, salted fish paste. I've tried to eat it so many times, and all my friends that are Thai all say to me, like, when I'm eating it, I'm having like involuntary convulsions, and they're saying to me, stop eating it, you don't like it. And I'm saying no, because it must just be a mental thing. I will get over it at some point. She makes her own here as well, and she boils it, which means like pasteurizes it, which means that you're not going to get sick of it. A lot of Falang go up to Isan and get sick. All right, I've got Gina and Freddie with me, helping me out today because I'd eaten too much and I actually forgot that I was meant to be giving them a food tour today. So, my apologies, guys. But you got a little tour in the end, didn't you?
I certainly
This is
did.
much better than a food tour.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Actually, this is where we were going to end the tour anyway, so you've got a lot more. But how'd you like it, guys?
Really good.
Delicious.
Really good.
Yeah, really good.
What was your favourite?
I like the salad.
This
You like the salad?
Yeah.
See, you're not a
I like the salad.
you're not a wuss. You can eat the pala. Oh,
Taste Pad Thai.
I know we've got pad thai kung sod. No, pad thai kung hang. Pad thai kung sod. Told you she can make everything. Tam tuk
Yeah, that looks good.
tam tuk yang.
Yeah.
Tam tuk yang kap. All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And just remember, guys, if for any reason you want to come and eat with me, you can either book a food tour or you can sign up to my memberships now on my YouTube channel. And one of the perks will be, if you sign up to the top one, you can have one free food tour on me. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that mammoth eating session. 2 amazing restaurants, one from the south, one from the northeast. I thought I had to put them in the same video, even though it was a bit long, because they are right next to each other, and I do think you will enjoy them. Remember, guys, links with directions in the description box below. Please come down and check out my friend Nui. She is amazing, and it would really mean a lot to me if you came down here and tried it out for yourself next time you're in Bangkok. All right, as always, guys, thank you for your support. Subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, love all that. Memberships are open now on the channel, so if you want to come down and eat with me like these guys, all you got to do is sign up for that top tier and you get a free food tour with me. All right, I've rambled on enough for today. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.